And hey, I'm Derek.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Matt. And we're East2West Outdoors. So we started this project. We're a group of East Coast friends that really cut our teeth whitetail hunting in Connecticut, and we're planning our very first elk trip out west. So this whole project is about how a bunch of blue-collar guys do everything from cradle to the grave. How do we figure out where we're going, what we're doing, the gear we're using, and all the logistics and everything in between. I know I'm super excited to get back out west. It's been, a number of years. I was out west in 2012 in Montana to do a mule deer hunt, and man, I just miss the mountains. It's just not the same climbing up there and the views and the air. And I was in the Big Sky State, so the stars at night is just gorgeous. So outside of just hunting, the experience overall is just second to none. And you know, what do you guys think? You know, Derek, what do you think about the trip, and why is it important to you to go and do this?
For me, it's a little bit of a natural progression. I grew up hunting birds. When I came back to Connecticut in 2011, it was big into deer. Last year we did a big bear hunt in Maine, and so this is kind of the next step in the process. But secondly, it's the time with friends and the opportunity to earn it. Like deer season, I don't want to say is easy, but in Connecticut, we're lucky enough and fortunate enough to have about 300 acres to hunt. And knowing that we've got elk at 10,000 feet that we're going to try to go get is a totally different experience. So for me, it's kind of like that next step in the evolution of me as a hunter, but also us as a group.
Yeah, that's a good point. The new challenge, right? So it's not just, I mean, we love whitetail hunting, and it's definitely unique. But it's a totally new challenge to go chase a new animal in a new place that we've never been. And, you know, how do you do it, right? So how do you figure out the scouting before you get there and kind of pinpoint and narrow things down? So I agree with you. The challenge is definitely a big part of it as well. Cody, what do you think?
Well, for me, I'm a little less experienced than the two sitting next to me here. I was actually got involved by you. You started me in hunting. So I've been deer hunting for a few years. So for me as well, it's the experience going out west. I'm very excited. It's new terrain. I've never been out to see all the woods, mountains. It's going to be very cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So my biggest takeaway is, you know, for it being all of our first elk hunts, is, you know, I just want to see what the difference is chasing that new game up at elevation, because out here we're in sea level, we're at zero, maybe a few hundred feet. So for us, it's a totally different ball game, being anywhere from 7 to 10, depending on what the weather's going to be that time of year in October. And I agree. Like, going back to what you said, is the challenge. So for me, that's probably one of the most important parts of it, is to say, hey, my next evolution as a hunter, and do I have what it takes to accomplish it? What do you think is like your one goal or takeaway?
One goal is to get on multiple animals. You know, it's kind of easy for us to see multiple deer in a day, multiple deer in a week, even harvest multiple deer in a week out here. But knowing that the terrain and the opportunity is just totally different and vast when you're dealing with mountains, getting on multiple elk is, for me, one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to.
That's a great goal. It's a lofty goal, but it's a great goal.
Go big, go home.
What do you think, Cody?
Honestly, just to see one, that would be super exciting. I've never seen one in real life. Obviously, I've never been out west, so I'm just excited to see the difference in terrain. I've also seen so many pictures in just preparations for this trip, as far as like the landscape and what it looks like out there. I'm very excited just to see what it looks like in real person. I know I've been to places that pictures just don't do it justice. So as far as that goes, I'm very excited for that part of it as well.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, postcards, pictures, up on a computer screen, it's just not the same as when you're up there in the morning watching the sun come over the mountains. It's just gorgeous.
Plus, it's just a time with your boys. I mean, you're true. Out there, and it's just like you can't get those memories back. So that's I'm very excited and looking forward to that.
Can't buy them, gotta earn them.
That's right. That's a good point. Yeah, so we appreciate all of you following along. Please like us on Facebook, check us out on YouTube, and follow along our journey. And feel free to comment below. And we want to hear from you too. So we're going to chronicle everything that we think from our perspective is worth value on why we're doing this, what we're doing, and the reasons for it. And we want to hear your guys' thoughts. So we appreciate any feedback that you have for us. Stay tuned.